All right. Next we have two parallel lines cut by a transversal. Okay. And then we have all this pairing of different kinds of angles. So if we want to talk about pairs of vertical angles, that's the one that we just talked about a few minutes ago. So 1 and 3 are vertical angles. 2 and 4 are vertical angles. 5 and 7 are a pair of vertical angles, and 6 and 8 are a pair of vertical angles. And again, their measures are going to be equal to each other. Okay? So, another name, alternate interior. Alternate, meaning they're on opposite sides. Interior, meaning they're both on the inside. Angles 1 and 2 and 7 and 8 are called exterior angles because they're outside of those parallel lines. 3, 4, 5, and 6 are called interior angles because they are between the parallel lines. So alternate interior angles, we have two pairs. We have angle 4 and angle 6, and then angle 3 and angle 5. Okay, and they are also equal. So 4 and 6 are the same, and 3 and 5 are the same. Alternate exterior angles. So alternate, again, meaning opposite sides. Exterior, meaning that they are both exterior angles. So angle 1 and angle 7. And angle 8 and angle 2. So you again have two pairs of exterior angles. These also have equal measures. And you can see angle 1 and angle 7 are both those obtuse angles, and angle 2 and angle 8 are both those acute angles. Then we have something called corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are on the same side. Okay, so we've had alternate for these two. They're on the same side, and you have one interior and you have one exterior. Okay, so angle 1 and angle 5 are going to be a pair of corresponding angles. And if you can see angle 1 and angle 5, their measures are going to be the same. These are also equal. Angle 4 and angle 8 are a pair of corresponding angles. Angle 2 and angle 6 are a pair of corresponding angles. And angle 3 and angle 7 are a fourth pair of corresponding angles. So for example 5, this is the picture that they gave us. And it says, in the diagram, line 1 and line 2 are parallel. So I put those symbols, if you remember from geometry, mean that they are parallel. So line 1 and line 2 are parallel to each other, and the measure of angle F is 58 degrees. Find the measures of angle A, C, and D. So if angle F is 58, that means that angle H is also 58. That means that angle A is 58, because those are A and F are corresponding angles. So this is also 58 because of corresponding angles. And instead of writing out the word angles, you can write out an angle symbol with an S on it. And then angle C and angle F are the same. So angle C is also 58 degrees because those are alternate interior angles. So we have angle D left. So we knew that A and C are both 58. A and D or C and D are both supplementary. So to find angle D, I do 180 minus 58, and I get 100 and 122. 50, 60, 70, 80, yep. 122 degrees for that one. Check your progress 5 is on the next page, page 370. They use the same picture. Okay, so I'm going to erase this 58 here. Same picture though. And check your progress 5 says, in the diagram, again, line 1 and line 2 are parallel. Measure of angle G is 124 degrees. So G is 124 degrees. Find the measures of B, C, and D. So if G is 124, that means E is 124 because of course vertical angles. B is 124 because of corresponding angles. And then D is also 124 because of alternate interior angles. So that leaves us with angle C. But if B and D are both 124, then B and C are supplementary, or D and C are supplementary. So I take 180 minus 124, and I get 56 degrees. And I guess for both of these, I could just say supplementary angles. And when you do your homework, they are not going to ask you the reason. I'm just writing these down so that you can become familiar with them and just so that you're aware of where they come from.